Bear with me for a moment. It's starting to come up already. Thank you, Leslie, and thank you for sharing this moment with me as I have the honor of introducing you to the next governor of Colorado, Noel Ginsburg. Before I do, I want to share with you the reason a young kid born into poverty in a neighborhood known for gangs, drugs, school dropout rates of 90% came out to stand before you today. More than 20 years ago, my brother Anthony and I were paired with a businessman who was to be our mentor. To be honest, I had seen the do-gooders show up in our neighborhood with the promise to help, only to disappear weeks or months later. So I assumed Mr. Ginsburg would be no different. So with skeptical eye, I watched and waited for the inevitable to happen. I waited for more than a year before I began to realize that Noel just might be the exception. And let me tell you, I was not a perfect kid growing up. Regardless of the situation, Noel would share with me his thoughts on my behavior, always ending by telling me that he believed in me and that I could overcome any challenge. When I turned 16, I was upset and was sitting on my doorstep with Noel. He knew I was near tears about my circumstances and whether or not I would ever make it out of the projects. He turned to me with his hand on my shoulder and said simply, "Oscar, you will break the cycle of poverty." He cared about my brother, he cared about me, and he cared about my family. Please believe me when I say this man standing on the side of me is a dreamer. He dreams about the impossible and then sets off to make it possible. He did for me, he did for my brother, he did for the dreamers of South Lincoln, and he will do it for the people of Colorado. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the next governor of the great state of Colorado, Noel Ginsburg.
I love you, big guy.